Well, there seems to be further trouble between Sachin Pilot and Rajasthan CM Ashok Gehlot ahead of the Bharat Jodo Yatra entering Rajasthan. Sources close to Sachin Pilot have reacted strongly to the way Vijay Singh Bhaisala, a Gujjar community leader in Sachin Pilot's camp, in fact, Mr. Bhaisala had warned if Sachin Pilot isn't made the Chief Minister, Rahul's Yatra would face disruptions. Pilot is from the Gujjar community. Now, sources close to Sachin Pilot have reacted saying the comments are attempts to create controversy to harm Sachin Pilot and that he is being propped up. That is, the Gujjar leader Bhaisala is being propped up for the interests of the people in power. He should have discussed these issues with the Chief Minister directly, and why drag Bharat Jodo Yatra directly into it. Let's listen to what Mr. Sachin Pilot has said.
राजस्थान क्योंकि पहला वो राज्य होगा जहाँ पर कांग्रेस की सरकार है, यहाँ पर जब आएंगे तो उनका बहुत अद्भुत स्वागत होगा और एक ऐतिहासिक यात्रा का मोबाइल रहेंगे। लगभग 15 से 18 दिन रहेगी।
And while Sachin Pilot has said that Rahul's Bharat Jodo Yatra in Rajasthan will be a super success, this is what the Gujjar leader, Mr. Bhaisala, had to warn about.
Well, Mr. Bhaisala is on the phone line with us at this point. Bhaisala जी, क्या मांगे हैं आपकी और आप ये भारत जोड़ो यात्रा का विरोध क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Ankita, hi, how are you? Good to talk to you. We need to understand the thing in perspective. We had made an agreement with the government of Rajasthan in the year 2019 and in the year 2020, two of them.
Well, we're being joined by Mr. Vijay Bhaisala right now. Mr. Bhaisala, I just wanted to ask you firstly, you heard Mr. Sachin Pilot say right now that the success, the Bharat Jodo Yatra when it enters Rajasthan is going to be a complete success. He is from the same community as you are, and you have said that if he is not made a Chief Minister, Bharat Jodo Yatra, that's Rahul's Yatra, is going to face disruptions. Do you still stand by this, or is there a change in what you're saying?
Okay, let me put first things first. Now, my name is Bhaisala, not Bhaisala. So that's the first thing we need to put in place.
Thank you for correcting
me.
Okay,
that's all right. It happens. All right, that's one part. The second part is it is not mine, okay? It is in the year 2019 and the 2020. We had two agreements with the government in which the sitting cabinet ministers and big leaders of the government of Rajasthan had signed two agreements which are still yet to be fulfilled. The intention is not to disrupt anything. The intention is to get these things done. And if these things are not done, then obviously disruption will happen. Now my point is, which I said in the morning as well on your channel as well, why are we awaiting a confrontation? Why aren't we executing the things which have been signed 4 years back? I fail to understand. Why do we have to come to such a head? It has been 8 days since we have made this announcement. Now, if the government does not execute in person and in faith what they have signed, yes, there is going to be an issue. That's a fact. 4 years we have been sitting around twiddling our thumbs, not doing anything. Why? And you know what? Let me put it in perspective. The cases which were to be neutralized, the ones which the 2019 and 20, since yesterday, the community people have been getting notices for the cases which were to be removed as per the agreement. They are getting notices that आपको शांति भंग करने में अंदर कर रहे हैं. You know, can you imagine that?
Right.
We are completely, now hear me out. Hear me out.
Sure.
We are completely going away from the sanctity of the signatures. Why did we even do it in the first place? If it is not to be done. 4 years is a long time. Right? So, I don't want to comment on what anybody else is saying. My only contention is, what has been signed by the government in 2019 and 20 has to be executed in full faith.
Right, Mr. Vijay, but let me ask you this. You heard what Mr. Sachin Pilot said. He said, why was this not taken up? Why isn't this being taken up again with the Chief Minister directly? And why drag the Yatra into it? If there are these issues, why not deal with it directly with the state leaders, with the Chief Minister? And when the Yatra is coming into Rajasthan, why bring it at this time? He has in fact alleged that the demands that you are making is nothing but a prop against him.
Okay, can I say something now, if you're finished?
Yes, please.
Yeah. It is a pending issue. The documents were signed in the year 2019 and 2020. If we are such great people in the government, why don't you execute it?
But did you have dialogues with them? Did you have dialogue with the current Chief Minister?
I have been speaking to them for the past 4 years. It has come to a head. I mean, we are rational people. Please understand, Sneha, we are rational people. We are just as rational as you are. But when something doesn't happen, somebody has to call a shot. Enough. 4 years, a toddler will start talking.
So
my only contention from my community perspective is that the signatures which were done, were they fake? Was it just a flash? And if it was not, it is to be executed, finished. Why are we dilly-dallying on who's coming and who's not? Rahul Gandhi is a sensible leader, I understand. Why does he not call up the Chief Minister and tell him, what the hell are you doing? Why have you not done it till now? What are you doing? I guess Rahul Gandhi ji does not even know what the problem is.
Right. So here, when you're saying that Rahul Gandhi perhaps does not even know what the problem is,
Somebody
questions.
Has to tell him. Why don't you tell him?
2 questions.
I expect the government to tell him.
I'm hoping he or people close to him are listening to what you are speaking.
Absolutely.
But having said that, has there been attempts from you, because you also come from a community which is very influential, has been close to power as well in negotiations. You've raised it up in the past as well. Now, my question is, has there been attempts from you to directly reach out to Rahul Gandhi to get a meeting with him, to sit and talk to him? Or is it just that you are claiming that you're being pushed directly into the point where there have to be disruptions because it has not, you've not got what has been assured to you?
Absolutely. Why are we even coming to the flashpoint? Is it my job to go to Rahul Gandhi, or is it his government?
But have there been attempts from you to do so?
I'm not supposed to go to him every time.
Has there been attempts of you to do so with Rahul Gandhi?
We have raised it. It is on Twitter. We have put it across. I've been telling it on Twitter for the last week. We can talk all. And tell me one thing.
Any attempts? Now that he was coming to Rajasthan,
hear me out,
Mr. Vijay.
Hear me out as
just
well.
one question, Mr. Vijay. At least according to what Rahul Gandhi has been claiming, he's been going to states after states, listening to what people have to say, whether it be women, children, adults, elderly people from different cross sections of the society. At least this is what he is claiming. Now that he's coming to Rajasthan, besides saying that there could be disruptions because the promise has not been fulfilled, has there been attempts from you to directly get a sitting with him or to have a session, one-on-one session with him, raising your concerns?
Tell me one thing. Why should I have a session with him when his own government is not working for the last 4 years? He needs to know what his government is not doing. He needs to know. You are doing a yatra for Berozgars. Our guys are losing their jobs. People are dying. They're saying we will commit suicide because our jobs have been taken. Can you believe it? People have been given posting orders and the jobs have been stripped from under their feet. Shaadiyan toot gayi hain, sagaiyan toot gayi hain. There is depression which is happening. Who is responsible for it, Sneha? This yatra is not going to get those marriages back, is it? It is all because of lackluster attitude of the government. I think it is high time people start calling a spade and stop running behind yatras. They need to do what they have.
Are you then? Right, I'm hearing what you are saying, Mr. Vijay. Of course, a lot of pain in what you are saying as well, but the political context remaining, are you then saying that unlike what Mr. Pilot has claimed, or unlike sources close to Mr. Pilot have claimed that you and the demands that are being made by you for the community at this time is a prop against Mr. Pilot, are you then claiming that actually you, what seems to be is that you are being drawn between a rift between the two camps and you are actually the victims? Is that what you are trying to claim?
The community is a victim because the community has not got what was signed. I think the whole of the Congress leadership and the government needs to take a stock of the situation, wake up and smell the coffee. I think it's high time. Why are they not executing what they have signed? And I think you need to ask this question to Rahul as well as the leadership, whoever is there. Somebody has to bell the cat. Now the cat is being belled today. Unfortunately, they are trying to politicize the issue and the poor guys, the youth of the community, 7% out of the 75 Vidhan Sabhas which they are present in. From 30,000 votes to 78,000 votes, they have been taking for a ride for the last 4 years. Can you believe that? Just because I'm voicing it, it is being politicized. But the fact is that the community youth is completely disgruntled by what is happening. A signature which was done 4 years back has not been executed. Isn't it a pathetic thing to do? 14,000 scholarships are still pending.